If you're a guy and you catcall, cut it out. Cut it out right now. Annyeonghaseyo, my name is Kate and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are new here, please hit that subscribe button and join my YouTube festivities here on my channel. You won't regret it, I pinky promise. Follow me on all my social media, links will be here, or click on them. Follow me on my Tumblr, Twitter, and Instagram. I post a lot of stuff. Sometimes I give you guys a sneak peek of what's coming up in my videos. Send me requests on videos that you guys would like to see. Makeup looks. If you like my makeup in a certain video or whatever, you can request me to do a makeup tutorial of how I did it. I'm not saying that I'm the best at anything, but you know, if you like my makeup and you want to recreate it in some way, shape, or form, or figure out how I did it so you can recreate it on your own, feel free to do so. So yeah, so if you guys have been following me on my social media or commenting in my comment section, then you guys would know that I have been planning a Valentine's Day related video. It was supposed to be in the works, but I'm pushing that further down through this week because something incredibly scary happened to me last Monday, and I thought that I would like share it with you guys. I haven't said anything about it on my social media, so if you're seeing this video and you're like, I haven't heard anything, that's for a reason, because I didn't really want to make a big deal out of something that I didn't think it was a big deal at the time. But now that I'm thinking about it, I think it is a really big deal, and I kind of want to put like a safety announcement out there. And I really don't want to do this but because I know that you guys who are watching my videos are mostly female, I thought that, you know, I would just throw this information out there so we can all be safe, you know, like helping you guys out. Alright, so here's what happened to me. So last Monday, it was beautiful. I woke up, I checked my weather. It was like, on my weather app on my phone, I was like, oh my goodness, it's 60 freaking degrees outside. Like, I had to take advantage of this weather. If you guys don't know, I live in Jersey. We've had a blizzard, you know, the weekend before this incident happened. So we've had, you know, snow and cold days and ice and all this terrible stuff that I don't really want to deal with. So it was 60-degree weather. Like, I'm putting on my shorts and my t-shirt. It's summertime. To me. Just kidding. I put on a sweatshirt and jeans, you guys. Don't think I'm nuts. It was warm, you know, like that's all I needed. I didn't need a heavy coat, nothing. So I put on a sweatshirt and jeans and my walking shoes. And I'm going to put this piece of information in there, even though my mom's gonna have a heart attack if she watches this video. But before I left, I was looking for my iPod because I didn't want to take my phone. Didn't want to do it. People bother me while I'm walking, like, you know, friends texting me, asking me, hey, what's up? No, this is my me time, my time to decompress, relax, listen to some K-pop, because I don't really listen to music while I'm home sitting around. You guys probably think I'm nuts already, but that's what I do, okay? I didn't want to take my phone, so I'm looking for my iPod, and my parents' house, our floors are being redone. So we're having our carpets ripped up and our floors redone, hardwood floors, so they would look nice. So the guys were here, you know, dress and try to sneak out the house before they come. I leave my iPod upstairs because I couldn't find it, and I'm like, great, so I have to take my phone. Really glad I took my phone, and I'll tell you why. So I tell my mom that I'm leaving. She's like, hey Kate, do you have your phone? I'm like, yeah, I got my phone. Didn't want it, but I took it so I could listen to some K-pop. I go for my walk, it's a nice day, no one's out, I don't have to deal with anyone, it's perfect. Everyone's sidewalks are shoveled, which is awesome. There's no ice, so I'm not gonna slip on our flagstone that's our sidewalks. Why would anyone pick flagstone? It's beyond me because it gets so slippery. Okay, you guys? Like, the sidewalks where I live are not safe when they are wet. So I'm thinking to myself, like, no one's gonna bother me. There's snow on the ground, like, I should be safer. So I'm walking, I'm about a mile away from my house, and I turn a corner and Zutter by GD and Top comes on, like right that second. So I'm turning a corner, there's a stop sign, and a black car pulls up. Zutter comes on, I'm about to start singing in Korean, like my song comes on, and I'm really happy. It's 60 degrees again, it's beautiful. Normal for people to have their windows rolled down. So the guy at the corner yells out of his window, "Hey baby, what's up? Like, you're so pretty, ma." And I'm listening to Zutter. I'm having a great time. The guy's still talking as I'm walking past his car. And I walk pretty fast. I do not fool around when I'm taking my walks. So, you know, I'm power walking. He's still yelling. Out of the corner of my eye, I see that he makes a right. So I'm walking, I take a couple steps, I stop. A thought comes into my head. Oh no. He's gonna turn around. I take another step. I'm like, no, Kate, no. That would be ridiculous. He's going somewhere else. The guy comes back. So my first thought was right. He did come back. Round the block he comes. I see the car, turn down Zutter. His windows are still rolled down. He's still shouting stuff at me, which I didn't really quite get, but I'm sure it sounded like, "Hey baby, why aren't you talking to me? Are you too good for it? Blah, blah, blah. Like, what's wrong with you?" Probably thinks I'm a bitch. I don't care. Like, I'm not about to get axe murdered today. Not today. So I continue walking. The guy goes around the block again. I'm like, all right, this time he better, like, you know, go somewhere else. So I go around the block because, you know, I'm going around the block to get back to my house. Like, go back on my route to go back home at this point. Like, walk is over, mood killed. I get to the corner to make a left. The guy's back at the corner. He must have done a U-turn or something. So he's still shouting, "Why won't you talk to me? Are you too good to talk to me? Ma." So I walk quickly up the street. I text my mom. I'm like, I'm being harassed. So she calls me and she's like, "Kate, what's up?" I'm like, "There's this guy in this car and he's following me. Like, here's half his license plate." I give her a description of the car, half the license plate that I can remember. You know, she's like, "Okay, well, call me if anything happens." I'm like, yeah, sure, whatever. She hangs up the phone. I get a text from her a couple steps later. "The police are gonna call you." I'm like, okay, cool. I get a call from the police station. The dispatcher or whatever the receptionist person is who handles calls me back, and he's like, "Oh, hey, what's up?" I'm like, "Oh, you know, I'm being followed by this guy in this car." Give a description of the car, the license plate that I can get, because I'm terrible at memorization, so I just, like, you know, get the last 3 digits of the license plate number. The guy's like, "Cool. That's awesome. Thanks for this information." I'm like, "Yeah, you're super, super welcome." So he asks me if I see the car anymore. I'm like, "No, like, I'm pretty sure that he's headed back towards the main, like, another main road. I'm already on a main road. There's another busy main road. It's basically like a highway, but not." So I was sure that he was headed that way. Like, I saw his car go that way. I did see his car go out that way as I hang up the phone, but I did not see that the guy turned around into another side street to follow me again. So I hang up with the cop. The guy slows down to his car next to me. I'm like, great, like, I just freaking hung up the phone saying that I saw the car go, you know, elsewhere. Now the guy followed me, comes up behind me. "Hey, why won't you talk to me? Ma, like, you too good for me?" Yeah, I'm not about getting killed. I'm above getting killed. So I have my phone, I'm talking to my mom, like, she's like, "Where are you?" So I tell her what street I'm on. I'm like, "I'm on my way home." My mom can't leave to come get me because she's at home making sure that the guys who are working on her house are, you know, doing what they're supposed to be doing. So she can't help me. So I get onto another main road where my sister's friend lives. It's about 3 blocks from my house. So I'm close to being home. The cop calls me back again, letting me know that he's sending another cop to find me so I can give out another statement or whatever. talking to the guy. I'm telling him what I'm wearing. I'm wearing a black sweatshirt and jeans. I see a cop, you know, pull over. I wave him down. And then another cop car follows him. So I'm like, okay, awesome. Like 2 cops, yay. Feeling really safe now. No, like, no sarcasm intended. Sorry if it came off that way. But really, like, feel safe now. So, you know, one guy stays in his car, don't know why. And the other one comes out and asks us what's going on. It didn't seem like they thought it was anything, which really bothered me. Because this guy has been following me. Like, that's not normal. Like, normal people shouldn't do that. Like, it was clearly feeling like I was being, I was being stalked at this point. Like, that's not okay. So they're like, oh, it's probably nothing, but, you know, we'll follow up on it. Like, don't worry. If you see the guy again, call 911, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, yeah, I know. I'm not stupid. You know what I mean? So I'm like, thank you guys so much. And looking back on it now, like, I wish that I had asked one of them to give me a ride back to my house, even though it was only 3 blocks away, because, you know, after that point, I was like, they were like, oh, he's probably gone. So I'm like, yeah, you know, you're right, he's probably gone. So I get up the street, I make a left again, and the cops drive away, and that black car comes back. But this time, he doesn't say anything to me. Thank God. Thank God. So I cross the street, and I'm gonna make a right to go onto my street. I see the car has turned around again, and it came back the second time. So I'm like, great, like, if he comes onto my street that I just turned onto, he's gonna know where I live. So I'm walking backwards, like, looking around like a crazy person, trying to see if I can see this car, because I'm freaked out now. So I, like, run to my house through the front door, and I slam it. And my mom's like, oh, you're back. Like, yeah, Mom. She's like, well, like, glad you're safe. And I'm like, yeah, I saw the car again. So I have to call the cops back and be like, yeah, hey, yeah, I saw the car again. I don't think that he went onto my street. Thank God, I don't want him to know where I live. But I, you know, memorized the first 3 digits of license plates. Now we have, like, the full license plate of the car. And I haven't left my house since to go walking or anything. I mean, I've gone to work and drove my car and everything, but I haven't physically left my house on foot. So if you guys are walking and something scary like that happens, or someone approaches you in a car, please don't hesitate to call 911. Like, I would feel really, really bad if something happened to you guys. I really didn't want to make a video like this. I don't really want to address things like this and being like, you guys have to be careful. Like, that shouldn't be a thing. Like, you should feel safe enough to leave your house and not worry that, you know, some creep is going to follow you in a car. I wish I could be like, this is the first time this ever happened to me, so I don't want you guys to be like, you were overreacting calling the cops. This is the 3rd time in my life that that's happened to me. First time I was 9, and someone pulled their car in the, stopped their car in the middle of the street and got out. I'm a 9-year-old girl, like, while I was walking my dog. So thank God my dog was tiny. I picked her up and I ran home. The second time that's happened, I was right outside my house and a guy stopped his car in the middle of the street and offered me a ride, and when I refused, he opened his passenger side door and was like, get in. I was like, no. It's happened to me a lot, so no, I'm not overreacting, and I just want you guys to be safe, and I hope that this never happens to you because it's terrifying. I hope you guys enjoyed my storytime video. I promise either on Friday or Saturday I will have either a lookbook, Valentine's Day related, or a makeup tutorial, or both. Hopefully that'd be awesome. Fingers crossed for both. I love you guys, and I will see you in my next video. Bye! Annyeong!